And then tomorrow, it goes to Giants camp in East Rutherford, and it's 2,000 Giants fans that get to watch. And then they play the preseason game, of course, this weekend. But really cool. And, like, Malik Neighbors wasn't out there today, and Jalen Hyatt wasn't out there today. But just about everyone else was out there. And I'm telling you, I don't want to exaggerate. I know it's preseason. 51 on the Giants. Abdul Carter is just absolutely everywhere, guys. He was, and now there's nothing against Max Mitchell, who was lining up against him, Jets offensive lineman doing his thing. Abdul Carter was in the backfield the entire day, and I'm watching him. And, I've seen all these Jets fans like biting their tongue, like, all right, this guy's pretty good, flying all over the field. And I'll tell you, Jackson Dart threw the ball well too. So unblockable. Jackson Dart can throw the rock. And then without Malik Neighbors and without Jalen Hyatt, the Jets defense dominated the Giants ones also. So defense won the day on both sides this afternoon.
Hey, he's talked about Abdul Carter being the guy. We knew that, AJ, didn't we? I mean, we kind of knew that down there at the Orange Bowl or whatever it was.
Yeah, we got to see him, from about 10 yards away, and we watched him over and over. Like, what a relentless motor. And he wasn't even healthy at the time, too, so I cannot imagine when the guy's actually feeling almost 100%.
Yeah, and relentless is kind of the word that he was describing him whenever he was in college. Tough. Feels like that's continuing right into the NFL. How about Rosenhaus coming out and saying, it would be disrespectful to ask him not to play in a game of this magnitude. So to people thinking that I am telling Abdul Carter, one of the he goes right into a full Abdul Carter, one of the toughest, most relentless players that we have ever seen in football, to tell him not to play in a playoff game would be so disrespectful to Abdul, his family, everything. Like, that is literally how Drew, because remember, the spin was that Drew was going to tell him not to play. That's what everybody was saying. We just so happened to have our show down there, send Drew a text saying, hey, you're saying Abdul Carter not going to play. You're going to tell him not to play. You want to come on the show? Absolutely. Where are you? Said I'm at the Orange Bowl. Do you need us to get you in? I know my way around. Then he kind of dropped dropped in from the clouds and just saddled up next to us. And then he went right on a run about Tyreek Hill. That really got everybody jacked up, So that was an amazing time. But the way he talked about Abdul and the way everybody talks about him, and even Schrager now after watching him, it's like, here's a guy. This is a guy.
Yeah, and that was one of the things where, this era of athletes where you're like, okay, are these guys too spoiled? Are they making too much money? And as an agent, that probably would have been the best sound business advice. Hey, rest up, get ready for the draft, do your thing. You're already going to be a top 3 or 4 pick. But for him to come out and show his toughness and basically get out there and dominate with one arm, and Peter talked about it. When you are on the ground, you can see it differently. We saw immediately this is a top-tier NFL guy, and I'm excited to see him, especially with the depth that they have around him on that line in New York. He's going to be able to eat and not be overused as well.
Yeah, Dexter really helps in there. Yeah, I mean, that is a game changer. And as the Jets were making a play against you, I think. Yeah, the Packers, I watched. Yeah, it just happened. Jets-Packers. Sorry, I don't remember all of the week 1 preseason.
Oh, come on. You got to.
I tried my best.
On the week 2.
You're losing.
I know everybody said I'm getting lazy. We were on the beach. I know. I was, this morning, I was like thinking of a play, and I was like, who the hell were they? Man, that was just like 4, 5, 6, 7. When the hell was that game? Oh, who's playing when? We don't know.
Yeah.
Where can I watch? NFL Plus. Okay,
That's right.
NFL Plus is where you can watch all these games. But about if you're not near a tablet or something like that, how do I watch? You don't. You just got to see highlights. That Jets D-line, too. I mean, they were.
They were.
The reason why Jordan Love is getting a procedure right now.
Correct.
Is because that Jets D-line. And we forget because of how catastrophic those teams have been, AJ, that there are some very, very, very good parts of both of those teams. And it's like the Giants need it. Jets need it. It's an interesting time over there. And we're going to be forced to watch it because they're the biggest market in the world.
Yeah, we were. And remember Aaron Glenn, if you heard, I don't know how many months ago they were doing an interview with him, and he was talking about guys bringing in to play defense. He's like, we don't care if you fit the scheme. We want to see, it's about play style. You need to ingratiate yourself with the defense and the culture that we have and how we play, like the relentless effort, 11 guys at the ball, all of that stuff. So, yeah, either way, that defense is going to play hard. Aaron Glenn, he is not scared to get on his guys and make sure the standard is very, very high.